Hello, friends. I am very honored to be eligible this year to place my first ever vote for the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame. And after paring my list down from about 30 channels to finally get settled on 10 to vote for,
I wonder how long it would take.
I am ready to go, so stick around. Hello, friends. I am John, and I am a 3D 80s kid. I want to start out by saying I love this card collecting community.
I love you guys.
And I think this is one of the great events out there that helps spread the word on more channels and just spread some love with recognizing the channels that we really have enjoyed.
Why not spread the love?
And a big thank you over to Jake at
Legends Never Die, Keith.
for tallying all this and keeping track of things. And so let me get started on my votes.
It's about time.
So up first, I have gonna order these from oldest channel to newest. And I have got a channel that started, at least the videos that are still on the channel, in January of 2009. This is someone I had the good fortune to get to interview for the For Collectors channel. I think you should all check that out. He started on YouTube as a teenager, and we were talking with a digital camera in order to upload things. So those early videos are kind of square-shaped. And you saw then the transition into using a cell phone. So initially we had the vertical positioning until a few videos later figured out the landscape arrangement. And we just got to see him grow up. He started with modern baseball, so lots of relics and autos were the big items then. And now he has one of the most extensive collection of T206 cards on YouTube and is a complete expert on those sets. Or that set of cards, and is further exploring some of the early pre-war vintage cards out there, and that would be none other than
Lefty.
N-D-V.
10.
all right, for my second channel. This one started in October of 2016, and this is a very passionate guy. You can see the love coming out for the cards, and he is a huge fan of Mr. Don Mattingly, and he does a bit of a mix of vintage, the boom era, some modern, and this would be none other than
23.
all right, for my third vote, I am going to a guy that started in April of 2019, and he does a mix of vintage and modern baseball, a lot of TTMing. I know I'm not big on TTMing, but I still like to watch a few of these guys. And, he always says, we don't count subscribers, we count friends. It would be none other than
Dad.
Ease.
Like cardboard.
Chaos.
all right, for my next vote, my fourth vote, coincidentally, it's a guy who is a big community person. He did a tremendous effort trying to get a new thing started to recognize folks that are not yet Hall of Famers with the whole All-Star team. We'll see if that can really get going and gain some more momentum next year. I was a fortunate elected All-Star member, so I'm really appreciative that he did that thing out there. But there would be none other than all right, my fifth vote goes to a guy who is on the other side of the world from most of us. He started on YouTube also in May of 2019. He collects a lot of Japanese baseball cards that none of us get a chance to see with any regularity. We see some really interesting stuff, as well as also having some, more of the traditional collection of vintage to modern baseball cards based in the U.S., and he is a great storyteller, has a really good speaking voice that's smooth to listen to. So everybody should check out
JP.
I was
Baseball cards.
All right, for my next vote, I'm guessing a guy that is very well known in the community. He's part of a tandem show that he does with another person who will be getting another vote of mine later. Then they do a show together called Two Guys with One Hobby. He also has his 100 cards for $100,000 big collection he's trying to build over the course of his lifetime that he's tracking. And of course, he is a huge fan of one player in particular and got the chance to interview this guy, which was one of the coolest things that even happened on YouTube last year. And that would be none other than
Wade Boggs.
from my next vote. This is a huge channel in our niche, and he has really, more recently started making connections to really connect with the rest of the community. He did actually appear on our For Collectors launch program, and he's one of the most knowledgeable people in this, and he has such a perspective that most of us don't have with his years and years of card dealing. In fact, the most interesting videos that really drew me into this channel were those adventures in card dealing type videos where he would analyze the whole thing from start to finish, talk about all the cards included, how they figured out the pricing, and then worked out the deal and the ultimate results of the sale. And it's just a wealth of knowledge that is just so fascinating. And that would be none other than Chris Sewell at
Baseball card.
Collector.
Investor.
All right, for my next vote, I have got a guy that coincidentally is, in my inner circle of friends. I'm going to say that up front, but it's really a case where I started seeing his videos and I wanted to be his friend, so I kind of sought him out, and I just loved what he was doing. He didn't even realize he was going to be eligible because his early videos, as it turns out, that are more than 3 years old, are opening packs with his kids. And it was a little less than 2 years ago he really started doing the vintage baseball card single acquisitions that he feels like, were the more what his channel is today. So, but technically it's sports card content, opening modern packs with his kids, which was a great activity to interact with them, and it's awesome that he's got that kind of stuff documented. So, but he has such an eclectic style of collecting, whether it be the wonderful child abuse cards, like early Liebig type sets, lots of different foreign sets, Queen Elizabeth rookie cards. He's the one that got me fascinated on the path of the history cards that I've started going down by seeing what he was collecting, and is really one of my closest friends in this hobby, but completely worthy of me voting. No one is sad that the character of Dougie K was introduced to the world, and so this would be formerly Decon's Cardboard, and now his new channel name is Cardboard. For my ninth vote, this would be someone that has a terrific vintage collection. I don't know that he's actually actively buying that much anymore. He's got so much stuff to show that I don't think he's even exhausted nearly all of it, or even close. And someone that does a great eye to how he presents the cards and makes displays, and then has great storytelling all around it, and just tremendous channel to watch. He interacts with lots of people in the community, and that would be none other than
DJ Clark.
Vintage.
Cards and
Nostalgia.
Right, for my last vote, I already alluded to this person. He is the big, gruff, but internally softy in the community. He tells it like it is, but then he also brings the emotions out. You can some of his videos tug at the heartstrings there. So I couldn't not vote for this guy, and that would be
Don's.
Field of Dreams.
All right, so there it is. There are my 10 votes. There were a lot of other channels I considered, and it was hard to narrow it down to these 10. Good luck to everybody in the voting, and hope this goes smoothly and calmly as possible, if that's even possible.
Because some people can be crazy.
Fingers crossed. I'm not a big drama guy, so everybody, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.
Farewell.